When we first saw it, we thought that it was that comet that everybody was talking about on the news recently.
This Montana man catching a look at what the Pentagon says is a high-altitude Chinese surveillance balloon.
It was like right about here in the sky.
The balloon continues to move eastward and is currently over the center of the continental United States.
That's where it's floating at an altitude of more than 18,000 meters, the Pentagon's press secretary revealed Friday. He says the balloon, which is maneuverable, has violated U.S. airspace and international law and would likely be over the U.S. for a few more days. He would not confirm if there are currently plans to shoot it down.
We assess that it does not pose a risk to people on the ground as it currently is traversing the continental United States. And so out of an abundance of caution, cognizant of the potential impact to civilians on the ground from a debris field, right now we're going to continue to monitor and review options.
Top U.S. diplomat Antony Blinken abruptly postponing his trip to China after the discovery of the balloon. That's now threatening to escalate tensions further between Washington and Beijing. Earlier Friday, China urging calm and claiming the balloon is a civilian airship used for meteorological and scientific purposes, and that it regrets it strayed into U.S. airspace.
We are aware of the PRC's statement. However, the fact is we know that it's a surveillance balloon.
It's either a provocation on the part of the Chinese, it's a mistake. One part of the government doesn't know what the other part of the government is doing, or it's just a standard operating procedure.
This U.S. defense expert says China has done this before, but it is not common.
The surveillance balloon is believed to be loitering longer than previous surveillance balloons that the Chinese have sent over.
The balloon, roughly the size of 2 school buses, was detected this week over Montana, a state that hosts several sensitive military and energy sites. The Canadian Department of National Defense saying in a statement that NORAD is tracking the balloon's movements and that Canadians are safe, and Canada is taking steps to ensure the security of its airspace. Melissa Duggan, City News.